Have you ever sat back during a severe storm and wondered if a tornado is going to touch down? This topic is relevant with the increasing number of storms and tornadoes we've been experiencing. Tornadoes form from the perfect atmospheric conditions. To explain these conditions, I will explain the precise atmosphere needed, what factors help the storm rotate, and how these storms turn into a grounded tornado. Now that I've outlined what we'll be talking about, let's talk more about the atmospheric conditions needed. Tornadoes are formed from supercell thunderstorms. They occur more often in the spring and the fall due to the mixture of the summer heat and the cold air from the winter. During these storms, cool, dry air is present on top of moist and unstable air near the ground. As water changes, heat is released, which warms the air and factors into the formation of these tornadoes. According to Snow and Encyclopedia Britannica 2020, the greater the contrast in temperature and moisture across the frontal boundary, the greater instability of the atmosphere and the increasing likelihood of a strong thunderstorm. Here I have a picture of a wall versus a shelf cloud. Wall clouds are more likely to form these tornadoes rather than a shelf cloud. This is due to the pushing down of the cold air, as you can see, and the cloud is faced more towards the ground rather than upwards like a shelf cloud. According to Sharp 2022, wall clouds are associated with the strongest updrifts within a storm and can lead to tornado formation. Shelf clouds are associated with strong winds and heavy rain but do not typically form a tornado. Tornadoes also happen more in one area rather than the other, and this is known as tornado alley. This is because the cool air from the Rocky Mountains mixes with the warm air from the Gulf of America. Now that we've discussed the atmosphere needed, let's talk about how these storms start to rotate. For a tornado to form, there must be a particular combination of winds. As air and thunderstorms spin upward when winds blow from different directions. The air near the ground contains warm air that rises and cool air that sinks to form the spinning air. According to the University Corporation for Atmospheric Research 2019 with no author, the spinning air near the ground speeds up as it is drawn inwards towards its axis of rotation. The rotating air moves horizontally across the ground and can be tilted vertically by the force of the rising and rotating air. This allows for a tornado to form. Finally, let's talk about how these storms develop into a grounded tornado. Tornadoes are formed because of such significant pressure and weight from the storms moving in a downward motion. As air continues to tighten and intensify, it causes a funnel cloud. This triggers angular momentum, which is the wind near the back of the storm, which increases rotational speed and allows for the funnel to descend to the ground. According to Hodgeback and Encyclopedia Britannica 2019, with enough pressure and weight from the downward drift of cool air, the quickening funnel cloud is forced to touch down on the ground, and a tornado is officially born. In conclusion, you can see there are many factors that go into the formation of a tornado. Tornadoes form from the perfect atmospheric conditions. Today we discussed the atmosphere needed, how these storms start to rotate, and how they turn into a grounded tornado. Based on the information provided, I hope you can understand what it really takes to form a tornado and reduce some of your anxiety when it comes to that. While tornadoes can be very scary, it is also fascinating just to experience what Mother Nature is capable of.